Hello, this is Gracie for Therm O Web, and today I'm going to be sharing a cute ice cream card, and I'll be showing you how to layer the new clear designer toner sheets together with pattern papers. And I'm going to be using these cute stamps from Newton's Nook. This week, everyone at Therm O Web's design team is collaborating with Newton's Nook, so we are going to be creating some very cute cards. I'm going to be stamping all of these ice cream images with the Wild Dandelion, which is a very pretty yellow ink from Gina K. And I decided that I wanted a light stamped image to create a bit of a no line coloring effect. But in the end, you'll see that I restamped the color images with some Passionate Pink Premium Dye ink, also from Gina K. When I started coloring these images, I already had an idea in mind, so I knew exactly what colors I wanted to use. And so I decided to stick only to a mint or aqua green and also a very soft pink. And I'm just doing a simple shading coloring using only 2 colors of markers for each section of the ice creams. I'm using Spectrum Noir markers, and for the pink, I'm using the lightest 2 pink shades from the pink set. For the green details, I'm using the 2 lightest shades from the turquoise set. And for the cones and the yellow details, I'm using a golden yellow in 2 shades, and that's from the vintage pack. So as you can see, I'm sticking to a very basic shading technique. In the end, I'm going to be adding some details with a white gel pen, and that will create a very pretty effect on the images too. I fussy cut all 3 images, and I'm adding white details with this gel pen, and I'm going to be adding even more details in the end. To create the background for these images, I'm going to cut a rectangle from a summer themed pattern paper, and this one comes from a pack called Summer Dreams, and I'm using the new purple tape from Therm O Web, which is great for die cutting. I'm going to be using now one of the new designer clear toner sheets, and I'm going to be measuring it because I want to layer it on top of the pattern paper. So I'm going to mark the sheet with a marker. This is not a permanent marker, and you can actually wipe it off when you're done. And this is a Stabilo pen, and it will help me see where to cut when I'm using my paper trimmer. Now I'm going to be foiling this clear toner sheet with one of the new Deco Foil Fancy Foils transfer sheets, and this one is called Bubblegum. It's the prettiest pink, and I'm going to run it through the laminator and it will give me a beautiful effect. I am so in love with this new clear toner sheets. I love using foil on transparencies. I love using transparencies and foil separately also on my project, so I'll be using this a lot. I'm going to be adhering this with Therm O Web's XL tape runner. This tape works great with the new clear toner sheets because it looks completely transparent. I am using it behind the lines, but there's no need to do that. I love the effect of the clear toner sheets on top of pattern paper. Now it's time to add our images, and of course I want to give them some dimensions, so I'll be using 3D dots. Be careful when you're using dots on the new clear toner sheets because they are completely permanent instantly. So be very sure of where you want to place your embellishment, because once you place it, it's permanent. Finally, I'm adhering this panel using Therm O Web's XL tape runner to a larger pattern paper layer to create a frame. And now all there is to do is add it to a card base. And as you can see, I ended up adding even more details with the white gel pen, and I finished off the card using some summer themed stickers. Make sure to subscribe to thermoweb.com/blog to see what my fellow designers are creating this week with the cutest stamps from Newton's Nook. And I invite you also to follow me at graciedesign.com. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.